Matching Shuangyu's manner, Lucilla adopted a quiet attitude of almost emotionless waiting. Her manner said, "I may be much younger than you, Shuangyu, but I too am a full reverend mother." She could feel Shuangyu's gaze. Shuangyu had seen the hollows of this Lucilla, but the woman in the flesh was more disconcerting. An imprinter of the best training, no doubt of it. Blue in blue eyes, uncorrected by any lens, gave Lucilla a piercing expression that went with her long, oval face. With the hood of her black arbor robe thrown back as it was now, brown hair was revealed, drawn into a tight barrette and then cascading down her back. Not even the stiffest robe could completely hide Lucilla's ample breasts. She was from a genetic line famous for its motherly nature, and she already had borne 3 children for the sisterhood, 2 to the same sire. Yes, a brown-haired charmer, with full breasts and a motherly disposition. "You say very little," Shuangyu said. "This tells me that Taraza has warned you against me." "Do you have reason to believe assassins will try to kill this 12th Gola?" Lucilla asked. "They have already tried." Strange how the word heresy came to mind when thinking of Shuangyu, Lucilla thought. Could there be heresy among the Reverend Mothers? The religious overtones of the world seemed out of place in a Bene Gesserit context. How could there be heretical movements among people who held a profoundly manipulative attitude toward all things religious? Lucilla shifted her attention down to the Gola, who took this moment to perform a series of cartwheels that brought him around full circle until he once more stood looking up at the 2 observers on the parapet. "How prettily he performs," Shuangyu sneered. The old voice did not completely mask an underlying violence. Lucilla glanced at Shuangyu. Heresy. Dissidence was not the proper word. Opposition did not cover what could be sensed in the older woman. This was something that could shatter the Bene Gesserit. Revolt against Taraza, against the Reverend Mother Superior. Unthinkable. Mother Superiors were cast in the mold of monarch. Once Taraza had accepted counsel and advice and then made her decision, the sisters were committed to obedience. "This is no time to be creating new problems," Shuangyu said. Her meaning was clear. People from the scattering were coming back, and the intent of some among those lost ones threatened the sisterhood. Honored matres. How like Reverend Mothers the words sounded. Lucilla ventured an exploratory sally. "So you think we should be concentrating on the problem of those honored matres from the scattering?" "Concentrating? Ha! They do not have our powers. They do not show good sense. They do not have mastery of mélange. That is what they want from us, our spice knowledge." "Perhaps," Lucilla agreed. She was not willing to concede this on the scanty evidence. "Mother Superior Taraza has taken leave of her senses to dally with this Gola thing now," Shuangyu said. Lucilla remained silent. The Gola project definitely had touched an old nerve among the sisters. The possibility, even remote, that they might arouse another Kwisatz Haderach sent shudders of angry fear through the ranks. To meddle with the worm-bound remnants of the tyrant, that was dangerous in the extreme. "We should never take that Gola to Rakis," Shuangyu muttered. "Let sleeping worms lie." Lucilla gave her attention once more to the Gola child. He had turned his back on the high parapet with its 2 Reverend Mothers, but something about his posture said he knew they discussed him, and he awaited their response. "You doubtless realize that you have been called in while he is yet too young," Shuangyu said. "I have never heard of the deep imprinting on one that young," Lucilla agreed. She allowed something softly self-mocking in her tone, a thing she knew Shuangyu would hear and misinterpret. The management of procreation and all of its attendant necessities, that was the Bene Gesserit ultimate specialty. Use love, but avoid it, Shuangyu would be thinking now. The Sisterhood's analysts knew the roots of love. They had examined this quite early in their development, but had never dared breed it.